Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. How do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're requesting for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
Kidnapping has remained the most virulent form of banditry in Nigeria. It has become the most pervasive and intractable violent crime in the country. Kidnapping can be targeted at individuals or at groups. School children have been kidnapped in groups in various parts of Nigeria. Usually, the prime targets of kidnapping for ransom are those considered to be worthy enough to pay a fee in exchange of being freed. Kidnapping in Nigeria first attracted national attention on the 25th February 2006, when rescued youth in Niger Delta adopted some foreign oil workers in bid to press home their demand for restitution and increased infrastructural development. The alarming number of kidnapping has become a major cause for worry, as no one seems to be spared. Delta State, with its population of 4,112,455 people, covering the 25 local government area and police staff strength of about 6,719 officers and men. In the year under review, laudable results were arrived as a result of a proactive measures taken by the command to checkmate and reduce criminal activities. Available results indicate that cases of armed robbery, murder, kidnapping, house scale, and arson were greatly reduced in comparison with previous years. Thousands of people have been kidnapped for ransom and other purposes in Nigeria over the years. What are the effects of kidnapping in our society? How can we control kidnapping? What is the solution for kidnapping? From the Big Heart, Delta State, Nigeria, we will be discussing the success of Operation Puff Adder and community policing. My name is Vivian, and you're watching Security Connect.
Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. How do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're requesting for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
He pledged to leverage on the existing security architecture already in place towards enthroning the reign of peace and safety in the state. Born on the 21st of March 1964 in Jigawa State, holds a degree in art and a master's degree in public policy and administration. My guest on the program today was enlisted into the Nigerian Police Force on the 3rd of March 1990. While taking over from his predecessor, he advised members of the public to always cooperate with the police and other security agencies to enhance crime fighting and control. He is also a member of the prestigious National Institute of Policy and Strategy Studies School, Jos. Hafiz Mohammed Inua, MNI, is the Commissioner of Police, Delta State Command.
Actually, when the IG came, I'm not surprised because he's somebody who traversed the world over and came up with this operation Puff Adder that re-energize, reinvigorate, and remobilize our officers and men. So the Operation Adder honestly has brought about a lot of succor to all Nigerians, particularly the ones here in Delta, because with this introduction of Puff Adder and the remobilization, the way and manner the IG dish out directives for all of us it led to serious reduction of crime and criminality. And to this end, we'll say we thank God and we thank the IGP Adamu Mohammed for coming up with this new effort of making sure that the security of the nation has greatly improved. Actually, compared to when I took over, the security situation of Delta State has greatly improved, because as at the time I took over a state that is bedeviled with high rate of criminality, armed robbery, macheting of security men, collection of their arms and ammunition, kidnapping, rape, murder, armed robbery, to mention but few. But to God be the glory. We know things cannot fall down like manna from heaven without putting in our best. So with the kind of officers I have, with the way we strategize and, remobilize our officers and men, I can say we are faring very, very well, because there is serious reduction of all these heinous crimes in Delta State. I want to say that I'm proud to talk about the achievement that the command was able to achieve from the 2nd of January that I reported as Commissioner of Police Delta State to date. In less than 5 months, we were able to recover locally made pistols, single, double barrel guns. We have recovered nothing less than 77. That is, we have recovered also 1 English Beretta pistol, 24 AK-47. Imagine 24 AK-47 recovered within just a period of 4 to 5 months in Delta. We were able to recover 17 pump action, 6 G3 military rifles, 1 La rifle, 1 small gunner, and extra magazines of AK-47. We have recovered 47. We have recovered more than 3,000 cartridges, more than 700 live ammunition of different caliber, mostly AK-47 live ammunition. We recovered them from all these criminally minded elements, armed robbers, kidnappers, and what have you. To this end, we have equally recovered more than 44 vehicles recovered. Some were snatched, some belonging to victims of kidnapping and what have you. We have recovered over 44 cutlasses that they use, mobile phones, a lot of accessories. We have equally, in our fight against criminality, recovered so many valuables belonging to well-meaning members of the society. So if I can, to be modest, I will say we have arrested within the period over 123 armed robbery suspects. We have arrested also more than 50 kidnappers and suspected cultists over 200, and murder cases, about 40 people arrested for murder cases. So you can see the preponderance of murder-related cases in the state. And other suspects were arrested more than 400. So that is to say that is to tell you that at least the command has been faring very, very well within this period that I'm the Commissioner of Police, within just a period of 4 to 5 months. Security Connect. people of Delta can attest to the fact that nowadays, we are not saying we have eradicated kidnapping 100%. No, it do happen from time to time. But the preponderance with which kidnapping used to take place before cannot be compared with what it is now. People now move about, even in the night, they move from one local government to another without having problem. So you can see that there is serious improvement in the security architecture of the state. To this end, that is why the level of criminality has gone very, very low. People used to come out to give out their information. In fact, without information and without police going down into the community and involving the community in policing their environment and collaborating with us, we won't be achieving all these feats that we're achieving. So our collaboration with members of the public in terms of community policing, entrenchment in our community has greatly helped and has boosted the confidence of members of the public to come forward to give information to the police as regards to crime and criminality within their respective environments. I want to put it on record that the governor we have here, His Excellency Governor Ipan Atoro Okoa, is a very proactive and security-conscious governor. He's such a governor that supports anything that will bring security and will improve security in his state. So to this end, he always collaborates with the law enforcement agents. As I speak with you, he is having a visual security meeting with some of our security officers. That is why I had to recuse myself to give this interview. He's somebody who always kept up with his security chiefs in the state. So, and if we have any problem, we approach him. He look at the merit and demerit of our problems and make sure that he sort these problems out. So we have a active, able, and dynamic governor who is always there for us. You see, all this security improvement in the security situation in Delta wouldn't have been possible if the welfare of our men are not taken seriously. To this end, we always try, especially during this COVID-19 of 18, we make sure that we take the welfare of our men seriously. Not only that, at the command level and at the division level, we try to make sure that we know the police are very, very vulnerable and susceptible to the dangers of this COVID-19. So to this end, we provided face masks, we provided hand sanitizers, we provided all things that are needed to make sure that we prevent ourselves. And our poor Police Officers' Wives Association, headed by my wife, have equally gone far to even provide foodstuff and other basic necessities that will improve the lots of police wives and children as well as widows in the state. So this is to tell you that we took the welfare of our officers and men very, very seriously. And that is why they are giving in their best in the fight against crime and criminality in Delta State. Our relationship within the security agencies, especially the security chiefs in the state, is very, very excellent. Very excellent. We collaborate, we synergize both at official and at personal level. So that is to tell you that is why we try as much as we could to impress it on our officers and men that they should emulate us at the higher level so that we'll mitigate this interagency rivalry and this misunderstanding, especially within the rank and files of our officers and men. There is no society that is insulated of crime and criminality world over. And I'm not saying Delta State is 100% crime-free, but Delta State has appreciated seriously crime-wise, and in our fight against crime and criminality, we are doing very, very well. I am proud to say we have brought sanity and we have brought peace to Delta. And this is courtesy. It's not only me, of course. We thank God. We thank the directives we are receiving and guidance we are receiving from the Inspector General. I thank my officers and men, whom without them, we wouldn't have achieved what we have so far achieved. So I'm proud to be associated with the team of the Inspector General of Police. I'm proud to be associated with my officers and men of Delta Police Command. Right. And I'm proud to say I have gotten a governor who has the interest of the police and security men in his heart. The IG always enjoins us. We must at all times call on members of the public to shun away from criminality, and we should at all times respond to their yearnings and aspirations. So to this end, I want to call on the people of Delta State to please continue to partner with the police by making sure that they pass relevant information. You don't just sit down at home and fold your arms and expect manna to fall from heaven. Or when you see criminality, you keep quiet. No, you have to expose. That is why that slogan, if you see something, say something. So please, the people of Delta State, when you see anything wrong or about to go wrong in your communities, please expose it. Get in touch with the police. Have confidence on us, and surely you will see us coming to rescue this situation. Thank you.
Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. Why do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're pushing for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is still your favorite program, Security Connect. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms showing on your screen.
My name is Akide Mejanam Oko JP. I'm the State PRO, PCROC, Delta State Police Command. As we see, since the inception of the new CP, the rate of crime in Delta State have reduced to the barest minimum, because since he has used his words of wisdom in combating crime, trying to use a synergy between the police and other security outfits in the state to help him to combat crime. I believe he has done so much when it comes to security matters in the state, right now in the state. Yeah, most of the challenges hindering the police from effectively discharging, considering the terrain where we are now in Delta State, most of the terrain is no-go area terrain. We have some riverine areas, and besides that, issue of mobility for them to convey their men is also a great challenge to the police force.
My name is Andy Uwejaya. I'm the chairman of Police Officers Mess, Honorary Members Association of the Delta State Police Command. The Nigerian police is part of the larger Nigerian society. And of course, we know that as a country, there are certain challenges we have. Part of it will be in terms of resources, money, training, etc., etc. However, I would like to place on record that the current Commissioner of Police had operated in Delta State before as the AC Operations. And that had given him a distinct advantage to understand the environment, the Delta environment. And so it was therefore not surprising that when his name was pronounced as the new Commissioner of Police, there were a lot of excitement among vast majority of Deltans. And the reason for this was because people knew of his antecedents as the Assistant Commissioner of Police Operations. And as we can say, and as most Delta can attest, since the inception of his regime as the CP of the state, a lot of positive changes have taken place. And part of it can be attributed to the fact that more or less it's like a son of the soil. He understands, he has operated in Delta before, he understands. And that perhaps explains why a lot of positive changes have taken place. In terms of the rate of crime, I am sure you are privy to the statistics. The rate of crime has come down, kidnapping has come down. Even those specialized armed groups that are used to hijacking and seizing the weapons of policemen, their activities have been tremendously curtailed. So I can say without fear of being discredited that the current CP has done so well since its inception as the Commissioner of Police of the Delta State Police Command. A top priority should and must be given to security of this country. And the best way to do it is to enhance the capacity, the ability of the Nigerian police to be able to discharge this responsibility. If the Nigerian police are not well equipped, if they are not given the necessary training, if they lack the capacity to gather intelligence, and so on and so forth, the ability to perform security-wise will be tremendously hampered.
Security of lives and properties still remains everyone's concern. Why do you protect your informants?
We never divulge them. Like now, I'm telling you, I've never given you a name.
And you have a sufficient arms that can fight these vandals?
We have sufficient arms, even though we're pushing for more.
What is community policing?
A partnership between the police and the immediate community in which we are policing.
Give the police enough information to serve you better.
For sponsorship and adverts, call the following numbers on your screen.
Thanks for watching today's program. Remember, security of lives and property still remains everyone's concern. Stay out of trouble, stay safe, and be security conscious. My name is Vivian Awasanya.